Hello and welcome to another edition of Dome, the Digital Open Mic. I'm Laura Pickard, and we are live once again from the MediaFirst.com studios in downtown Atlanta, Georgia. Tonight's featured band is Eden, and you've logged on. Now lock us in. You've done your part. Now it's time for us to do ours.
Crazy in the middle of the road. He was looking for choices. Well, this world is a heavy load. Oh, so he's told, yeah. Lights burns down on the corner. There is no one home. Well, my poor Sunday said, well, this world is a heavy load. Who's gonna save him from himself? Just a little help, maybe, in the deep dark blue, his body cold, his face is fire, and his loneliness is solely made of rocket. Nice it never ends, unless it become water. And the dawn never comes, and it just gets darker. Who's gonna save him from himself? Just to rescue, yeah, no matter how sad. How do we save him from himself? With just a little help, maybe. The seeking justice, that's the greatest joke. 'Cause justice was gone. In the dark, gently spoke. He said, I'll keep you warm. He was screaming for love. He was nervous. He said, this world is a heavy load. He said, it's heavy. Who's gonna save him from himself? We're just a rescue, yeah, no matter how sad.
listening to Eden Live on Dome, the digital open mic, and I'm going to give this mic to you, Garrett, so you can use that. I just want to thank all of you guys for being here. Welcome to Dome, and if you could just take a second, introduce everybody for us, that'd be great.
My name's Garrett. I do vocals and play guitar, although I'm not playing tonight. I also do a lot of the writing. I got on my right here Stephen Brink. He's the newest member of Eden. He's playing bass. And next to him is Rich Millett on drums, and Rich does all the background harmonies and also does a bit of writing. And Chris Ferrasti on lead guitar / rhythm guitar over there, and next to him is Sean Lay on lead guitar / rhythm guitar. So,
well, you sound great, and thanks again for being here. And tell us what you're going to play next.
Next song we're going to do is called Trina. It's on our first record called Eden, Eden, and it's about an article I read in the Village Voice newspaper about a teenage prostitute in New York City. So.
All right, well, thanks.
Well, she's dirty, she sits in the room, red paint on her lips. Well, she's just a child, but she don't care who she's with. But then as she cries, she said, just for a little while, it's just for the money. Now it's just an only Trina. Truckers lined up just for the skill of her lips. When she's done in minutes, you know they all leave her tips. But then she refutes, she screams that it's just for a little while. It's just for the money. And now it's just Trina. This city is stealing the light from her eyes. Her teardrops, they replace the rain from the skies. How long before Trina's going to realize all that she laughs about, cries about, talks about, lives is her life? You know it's a lie. Well, it's 2 years gone by now and nothing has changed. She's so damn wasted, don't remember my name. She looks at me and then she smiles and you just for a little while. It's just for the money. Now it's just only Trina. Why this city is stealing the life from her eyes. Her teardrops, they will replace the rain from the skies. How long before Trina's going to realize all that she laughs about, cries about, talks about, lives in her life? You know it's a lie. It's just a lie. Because she's dirty, sits in a room, red paint on her lips.
You're watching Eden Live on Dome, the digital open mic. Don't touch that mouse. We'll be right back. back to Dome, the digital open mic, and if you just logged on, you're in for a special treat tonight. We're here with Eden tonight, and here they are again with their song "You Don't Know."
Well, I've heard it all before, how they will beat you down. Yes, they will open up their doors and beat you down. But I've been the outsider for far too many years, and I'll be the risk taker, the conqueror of fear. You don't know how it feels inside. You don't know how I feel inside. I'm on fire. As time had passed, well, I'd been an enemy, 'cause I've seen truth and freedom and their friends stay away from me. But I remember you somewhere in my vicinity, and you tried to take a piece, to grab a slice of my divinity. Yeah, yeah. You don't know how it feels inside. You don't know how I feel inside. Well, I'm on fire. I'm set to die. It's a tragedy, the way this play makes me cry. And I'm saying this, and I'm saying out. We can't take it. We take it where you go. You don't know how it feels inside. Yeah, you don't know how I feel inside. Well, I'm on fire. Now I'm set to die. You don't know how I feel inside. I'm on fire.
You guys sound great. Thanks again for being here. Garrett, I'm gonna give that back to you. I have another few seconds I can talk to you. I want to ask you a little bit how you guys got together and how long you've been playing together, and give us a little background on the band.
The band's, it's really kind of a special thing to us because we really look at it more like a family, and Chris and I have known each other since high school, and Sean and I started this band, and Chris was actually in school, and we brought him in, and then we got Rich, and then Steven, and until we got Steven, it's really been kind of like a broken circle, and then we got him, everything just kind of solidified, and we've really, since we've been this incarnation of Eden, we've really had a lot more response to the material, and we've had a lot more fun playing it, and we're having a good time tonight. So thanks for having us.
Good. Thanks again. You really sound great.
Thank you.
What's next? I think I have two more.
Next, we're going to do a new song. It's called Smart Man. So
right.
it's unreleased.
Cool. Thanks.
Well, give me somebody to blame all along when the trial is over. I've seen fence high. Well, I've learned to look over my shoulder. Murder, it's a dirty game we will kill. We will kill themselves. I've seen old men as they spit down. When they spit down definitions. So many different colors. Smart man, but I follow you now. You said with all the right things. Yeah. Smart man, will I worship you now. You said with all the right things. Well, sometimes, well, my mind, it feels like, when it seems to have left me, I waited time for the ocean, for the waves to bring it back to me. You're gonna bring it back to me. Smart man, now I follow you now. You said all the right things. Yeah, smart man, I will worship you now. You said all the right things. Wash it off this face and the opinion. What I've seen and scream. Wash it off like lost their submission. What I've seen makes me scream.
Don't log off just yet. We'll be right back with more from Eden.
You're watching Dome, the digital open mic. Dome is history in the making, and we want you to be a part of it. To have your band or video considered for an appearance on Dome, send your CDs and music videos to MediaFirst.com, 1430 West Peachtree Street, Suite 700, Atlanta, Georgia 30309. Attention, Dome. From Seattle to Sydney, your band could be discovered on Digital Open Mic.
Welcome back to Dome, the digital open mic, and we're here with Eden, and we're going to play for us one more time, Wolfhound.
The sun falling night, the black's crawling on, and there's a place that's always near, and you laugh in the face of the creatures you fear. I can see them smiling at me as they beckon to me. And they wait for me as I die like a madman and cry like a sad man is begging. And you say, I see the day, the sun falling night, the black's crawling on and on. There's a place that's always close, and you spit on the people who hurt you the most. I can see them smiling at me as they beckon to me, and they're waiting for me. You will meet me there and everywhere, and we, yes, we will touch the sky together. You will have no fear, somebody to hear, and we, yes, we will touch the sky together. Like a joker shooting, and you come like a beggar eating. And you cry like a white old there's a place that's always near, and you laugh in the face of the creatures you feel. Well, I can see them smiling at me as they beckon to me, and they're waiting for me. You will meet me there, and everywhere, and we, yes, we will touch the sky together.
Thanks for being here, guys. I'm going to give this to you all because you might need this. So you just hang on to that just in case you need that. And I'm going to pull this chair up over here. This is our chance for everybody to get to know you a little bit better and talk about what you're doing and what your plans are for the band. And that's really loud. So you sound really good. Thanks again for being here.
Thank you.
I know you said you have an EP out, and I want to talk to you about your CDs and what you're doing right now. Tell us a little bit.
We've got 2 CDs out. Both of them are demos. The production value on both CDs we're not really happy with. It's not radio ready yet. So we've been talking to a lot of producers, and we've been throwing a lot of names around. And I think we settled on a guy named Donald Jones who produced the first demo for a band called Billionaire that was signed on Universal out of Atlanta. So we're looking to hopefully have something, if not before Christmas, shortly thereafter, another 2 or 3 or 4 songs. And we did some stuff at 99X Oyster Fest, and they were pretty happy with us live. So they kind of assured us if we get something pretty worthwhile on record that they might have a chance at spinning it. So we're pretty excited about that.
Deal.
So
Good deal. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I know you have a website as well, and I wanted to ask you about that. What's on your website, and can people listen to music on there? Or,
definitely. Go ahead.
No, go ahead and tell us about it.
Both our CDs are out there in its entirety, MP3. You can download anything for free. This band really is about right now just getting the music out there. Right. We're not trying to make a lot of money off of people, and we're always doing giveaways and stuff. If you go out to our website, which is www.edenatlanta, it's all one word, .com, you can get on our guest list. We got a forum out there. We got all our dates are always out there, bios on everybody in the band, a lot of pictures and stuff. And we're always doing contests and giveaways. So if anybody wants to go out there and sign up on our mailing list, like we did, the last 2 people that signed our guest book got free T-shirts just out of the blue. So we like to do a lot of that kind of stuff and keep the fans involved.
Awesome. Well, do you play a lot around the Atlanta area, or do you tend to go further out? Where can people find you?
We've been playing a lot around Atlanta. October was a really, really busy month for us. We had some really good shows, and we've got some really good shows coming up. Next Wednesday, we're actually in CJ's Landing. They're doing a Top of the Tree competition, and the winner of that, I think they're still going into the semis, but the winner of that gets free recording time at Tree Sound Studios. So. Nice. But we're up against Film, and I know that they're the favorites around town, so hopefully we'll have a good time. And then we're playing again with Film and Audio Bridge, 2 really big draw bands, and we're doing a Leukemia Society benefit at the Dogwood Brewery, and that's on November 18th, and I think it's $20 to get in the door, and then it's free beer all night long. So that'd be a good time to come and see us.
Yeah,
free
definitely.
There you go.
We're talking about the internet. I ask a lot of the bands this question. I mean, you obviously use it to help yourself out. I mean, what's your opinions on like Napster and free music download? I mean, you're letting people download it for free, so
I'm a big believer in, especially, I mean, if it's not a Napster, it's going to be somebody doing something, and to take a stance as a musician against your fans, I think, is always a mistake, no matter how you look at it. So, I mean, I download stuff off Napster all the time, so I can't really talk down about them. But we're really about getting the music out there for free right now, and like I said, you can get us on the website. You can request us. I think we're on the locals only. On 99x.com, so you can go out there and hear some stuff. And we're just trying to get out there and let the people hear the band and to experience a little bit of kind of the vibe and the joy that we get when we play together. So.
Well, I don't know if tonight you're kind of a guinea pig. We have this new chat thing going on tonight, so people can like put their opinions up and tell us what they think of the show. And I know that someone, I guess by the name of like Nasal Kid, had a question and wanted to know who are your biggest influences? Because you definitely have a different sound.
Yeah, I think best way to answer this is probably to let everybody go down the line, because I know my influences and Sean's and Rich and Chris, they're very, very different.
We can do that.
I grew up in a household with a lot of hippies. My biggest influence, and still to this day on writing and music alone, is Bob Dylan. I'm a huge Bob Dylan fan. Things like the band, the Byrds, the Doors, Zeppelin, all the old stuff. I do listen to a lot of new bands we're pretty big into as a band. We're pretty big into Radiohead and Remy Zero and some of the more Pink Floyd-y sounding vibey stuff out there. But for me, I'd have to say, if I wrote down a name, it'd be Bob Dylan. So, Steve, you want to take that one?
Let me give you a mic, though.
Oh, here, you can borrow mine.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
This over.
My influences are a little different, slightly different.
That's right.
I pretty much did the rebellious kid in high school, so I listened to a lot of Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, and moving here, I guess I've grown up a little bit, and well, not necessarily grown up because I still like the music, but I've changed a lot, and so I've broadened my musical horizons, been in different bands, playing different types of music. So, I ended up playing with Eden, and I like what I'm doing here.
Good, you sound good.
Stuff.
How about you?
Well, I like everything really, but especially British pop stuff. XTC, Jellyfish. Beatles. That's my favorite kind of stuff. But I like Doors and
Forget Elvis Costello.
Elvis Costello, Brian Wilson. You know,
You pop
anything melodic.
I like it. We're gonna.
Andy Stormer, where are you?
Well, if I'm going to talk about my influences, actually, back in high school, me and Garrett were two punk kids, and so we kind of listened to the same things. And don't let him tell you that he didn't buy White Lion when it first came out. So, but no, Bob Dylan definitely my biggest songwriting influence. Guitarists, Keith Richards, Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Those are the big ones right there.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty much, I think my whole upbringing, the bands that really touched me the most was definitely Pink Floyd. I was a big fan of Gilmour as a guitar player, and their whole band, just the emotion that they bring out of the music and the theme. And of course, nowadays, some of the heavier stuff like Orgy, which it's melodic and it's unique, and of course Zeppelin and all the masters, but just a wide range. But anything emotional is good for me.
Eclectic
Definitely.
choices there. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for
great
having us.
together,
We
and
had a great
good
time.
luck, and I'm sure you'll do well. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for watching another edition of Dome, the Digital Open Mic. I'm Laura Pickard, and we'll see you next week.
You're watching Dome, the Digital Open Mic. Dome is history in the making, and we want you to be a part of it. To have your band or video considered for an appearance on Dome, send your CDs and music videos to MediaFirst.com, 1430 West Peachtree Street, Suite 700, Atlanta, Georgia 30309. Attention, Dome. From Seattle to Sydney, your band could be discovered on Digital Open Mic. To get exclusive information about Dome, as well as your private invitation to other special performances, be sure to open a free email account from MailFirst.com. If you need more information, email us at dome@mailfirst.com. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in a week on Dome.